This week's race of the week is the Club 100 Cadet Super Lightweight A final from Buckmore Park, and what a race it was for their final race of the season. A brilliant battle for the top positions with excellent, respectful, clean and dramatic racing right down to the wire, with the win coming down to 100th of a second. Make sure to stick around to the end for that epic final lap.
Doesn't tell the full story that we've only had 3 A final winners in this category. Could we get a 4th? Could it be another 4? Hamilton or others? We're going to find out in the next 11 minutes. Away we go for the last final of the year. It's a very good start for the pole side of the grid. Charlie France is going to have to fight round the outside there in P2, but it's going to be Hamilton who leads through hairpin 1 for the first time. I thought that might be coming. Yep. Number 63, Omar Uller, breaking formation penalty from the start.
Good start there for Sam Morse. Was in the midst of battle with Charlie France heading into that first hairpin, but it's Jude Pudderfoot who's had a great run through the hairpin complex as well, running down the Symes sweep. Then in third at the moment is Jude Pudderfoot. Sam Morse still in second for the time being. Potential track limit warning coming in though for him already, as we see James Vout actually running in 5th at the moment. You can't miss James Vout out on track. That lovely luminescent helmet and suit there, as we've got just over 10 minutes into this, the final cadet race of the season.
Have indeed 10 minutes to go. Look at Jude Pudderfoot now. I know in some ways it would be a nice way for the season to finish if both Hamilton and Pudderfoot could take a win each, because the pressure's off now for Jude Pudderfoot. Jude Pudderfoot has second place secured in the championship, by the way. He's got a good gap to that quartet all fighting over third, which is a situation that we should monitor, of course, across the next 10 minutes. So now a number of the drivers have really got their eyes on that number 3 plate for the end of the year. How good a day has Sam Morse had as well. Has already secured equalled the best result of the season so far with that third in the pre-finals. Just looking to go a little bit further and take a second place or maybe even a win.
Yeah, it has been a great run today for him as well. Some great racing overall today, as we see 3 wide as we run into that first corner. It's not too often you'd want to see that usually. Running into that first open, though, there's been a spin there. That is a spin, I believe, for the number 95 kart, potentially. Let's see if we can see him head around that hairpin there. That is, I think, Lewis Taylor. Someone else having has been actually into that first hairpin as well. We had a calm start to the race, but everything seems to be heating up a little bit now. Yeah,
I think it was Lewis Taylor who had that spin change for second place. Pudderfoot is through. Track limit warning for the number 9 of James Vout. Currently your fastest driver on the track is Jacob Underhill there in 5th place.
Yeah, some great racing today overall, though. I think it just goes to show how close this championship has been overall. We've still got so much change happening in the standings, all the way down to the likes of P10, P8, P9, P8, still up for grabs, of course. All important as drivers look to progress through the junior karting career. Fastest lap coming in there for Jude Pudderfoot, really putting in a strong showing here in this, the final race for the cadets of the year. 0.3 of a second behind Rory Hamilton now. He is closed up by a remarkable margin, putting pressure on Rory Hamilton. We thought this might have been the case in the pre-final. It wasn't to be in the end, unfortunately. We're going to get that fight now in the main final regardless, and as we said, the championship's buttoned up, but it's time to just have some fun out on track anyway.
The battle for third place in the championship at the moment is going the way of Sam Morse. It's close, really close. We're talking 5 or 6 points here, including this driver here, Jacob Underhill, who's got through past Charlie France for P4, but France is going to have a little look down the inside. No, Underhill has got that spot, so that will move Underhill back up to 1,754 points. The deficit is 6 points to Sam Morse. Sam Morse at the moment is on 1,760. Don't count out James Vout yet as well. James Vout is also on 1,754 on live points. Think Jensen Barnard's chances of finishing third in the championship are fading. Move for the lead. Pudderfoot down the inside has taken it away from Hamilton. We're going to get one last battle between Rory Hamilton and Jude Pudderfoot in the cadet super lightweights. Hamilton comes back down the inside. Here comes Sam Morse, who's going to go for P2. Is this going to open things for Jacob Underhill? This is why, for me, Reeve, this has been one of the categories of the year in the motorsport UK karting pathway. Yes, we've only had 3 winners in the trophy finals, but these races have always been competitive with the likes of Hamilton, Pudderfoot, Morse, Underhill, Barnard as well. You know, Charlie France throwing his hat into the ring here this weekend. They've been so consistent and so close across the course of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. This battle between Rory Hamilton and Jude Pudderfoot is what we've been wanting to see. I think there's some great defensive driving here from Rory Hamilton, positioning his kart absolutely perfectly, looking over the shoulders there to see his one-point championship rival in the fight here. Still going to have a fight towards the very end here. Jude Pudderfoot darts to the outside there, tries to go late on the brakes, switches back in for the second hairpin. Potentially a gap opens up for him. No, Rory strong on the defence. Everyone looking over the shoulders, because here is Sam Morse. Not too far behind is Charlie France as well. Bump and pass penalty coming in for Jack Rouch there, unfortunately. A great drive at the start of this race for Jude Pudderfoot, and I'm pleased to report we've got another half of this race still to go as we head now down towards the Garda corner once again. Words literally almost failing me. This battle is turning out to be so good.
Sam Morse has got a chance here and has got a run at the inside for P2. He's going to take P2. No, he's not, because back comes Pudderfoot. Maybe gets a little bit of a slipstream off the back of Hamilton there. Charlie France holds on to P4. Jacob Underhill still there in 5th.
Watch out for Charlie France here, I think.
Yeah.
He's looking very racy indeed at the moment.
Well, Charlie France has already secured, I think, a best result of the season so far. Yeah, has not had, hadn't had a result in the top 3 before the pre-final earlier on today. So that's a tremendous thing for Charlie to achieve before the end of the season. But that's the thing sometimes in racing. You get a result like that, you have maybe a short period of like, yes, breakthrough, and then you go, right, I want another. I want another. I want to win. I want that next hit, that next step up the order, and Charlie France is looking for that today. Just over 4 minutes to go. 5-way scrap at the front of the field. Pudderfoot's looking to the outside of Hamilton. They're going to be side by side coming off of Henry's Bend. These 2 great competitors at this level going wheel to wheel once again. Hamilton defending into hairpin number 2 once more. Sam Morse still there in 3rd, side by side between France and Underhill for P4. Immediately behind, there's surely not going to be an opportunity there for Pudderfoot to go through Simon Sweep and into Pullman's. Down the inside goes Pudderfoot into Paddock. Has got the move done. Morse is back down the inside into P2. Hamilton's going to try and go round the outside, side by side, up over the hill round Cafe Corner. Hamilton may have the inside line for P2 ahead of Morse as they complete lap number 9. What a race we're having. If you thought the pre-final was good, this is just next level in the Trophy A final for the Cadet Super Lightweights, and Underhill's down the inside. Underhill going for P2 now on Hamilton. This could help Underhill in that fight for 3rd place in the championship. But just as quickly as he's had it, he's lost it again. France is back up into the podium positions. Morse is shuffled down to 5th. And here come the others. Here come Elliot Griggs and Jensen Barnard. James Vout in there as well. Oh, big cone hit. I think that was Sam Morse in the number 23. This class just keeps delivering. It's not for a championship. It's a shame that it's not for a championship, but it's still going to be a potential race of the year.
Yeah, fantastic driving here as Rory Hamilton tries to hang it round the outside there. Jude defending with all of his might there. That remarkable overtake as we headed into Paddock sees him lead this race, but now the pressure builds for Rory Hamilton. He's been feeling the pressure for a while, but here's Charlie France now on the scene as we see side by side. It is Jensen Barnard there with, by the looks of things, that was James Vout heading up through the S's. Dropping down the Simon Sweep there. Last time around we saw an unexpected move. Are we going to see the same again as we run through Paddock? Rory Hamilton doing everything he can to keep up with Jude. Jude, who was waiting to find an opportunity to jump past. He really capitalised upon it. And now we have the final 2 minutes left in this race. Rory's got a great run as we head back up the hill towards the first corner. Going to have a run around the outside is Rory Hamilton. It's a great drive as well. Gets a nose out in front. It isn't enough in the end though. Jude Pudderford defends from the inside there. Just washes out ever so slightly wide. Has a run into that first hairpin once again. This could open it up for Rory Hamilton though as we fight back to the left-hander. And Rory Hamilton, oh so close here. Who's going to get that good run? It looks to be Rory might have had the upper hand, but well defended by Jude Pudderfoot.
Jude Pudderfoot and Rory Hamilton have shared 8 of the 9 Trophy A final wins so far this year in Cadet Super Lightweights. As down the inside goes Hamilton. Does the same move that Pudderfoot pulled on him a few laps ago to retake the lead of this final. 70 seconds on the clock. Charlie Pratt still there in third. Jacob Underhill in fourth. We'll get an update on the points as what is this doing in terms of the battle for third place in the championship. Pudderfoot's going to try and go around the outside of Hamilton. Has got the nose ahead into the first hairpin. Underhill's down the inside of France for the last spot on the podium. Into hairpin 2 once again. Back comes Sam Morse down the inside now. Jensen Barnard still has that +4 penalty, which is probably going to take him out of the battle for the third place plate in the championship, and is still going to find in it nonetheless. This race you just cannot take your eyes off as Sam Morse tries to go round the outside. Can't take advantage from there because exceeded track limits. Barnard's down the inside of Vout. Elliot Griggs is still in there, and Harley Drury on debut has never been in one of these races before. You wouldn't think he's running there in 9th place at the back of the train. It's Pudderfoot's going to try and go down the inside of Hamilton into turn 1. Hamilton closes the door. Underhill's attacking again round the outside of France. We're on to the last lap here, Reeve, and Pudderfoot's attacking again.
He is, yeah, that run through the second hairpin, as we've said so many times, it is all important here. He's going to have the outside for the SSO, backs out of it, thinks better of it. Rory Hamilton maintains that lead as we drop down the Syme sweep. Loses it, though, through the Syme sweep, washes out too wide. Jude Pudderfoot briefly takes the lead back, but Rory, as we head into the paddock bend, a run through Garda, is in the lead of this race. Riding over the curbs there is Jude Pudderfoot. We're going to be side by side onto the start-finish straight, and for the last time in the Cadets for the Club 100 Junior and Cadet Championship for 2024. It's Rory Hamilton crosses the line there. Jude Pudderfoot comes home second. They fist bump in celebration of a remarkable race there. What a way to end in a season